this tutorial, I'll show you how to use Murf text-to-speech API in Subtitle Edit to convert subtitles to speech. Welcome to this video. My name is David and I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Now, this is a step-by-step tutorial. I'll take you from getting your API key to using it in Subtitle Edit. And the Subtitle Edit that Murf text-to-speech works in is a beta version, and this is following a request I made once I saw that the Murf text-to-speech API was out. So I made a request to Nicolaj. Can we have Murf text-to-speech API added in the text-to-speech feature? And send the link. And later on, as of 4 hours ago, I saw this, and there is a beta version, and I've gone ahead and downloaded it, and this is beta 171. Now, the reason why they are betas is so that we can test them out, have a listen to the audio that is actually going to be generated, or any other features in a particular application. So for us to do this, obviously you'll need Murf text-to-speech, and you can use the link below to get Murf text-to-speech. Now, this is a really good option to finally have, and previously when text-to-speech was introduced in Subtitle Edit, we've got a bunch of options including 11 labs, which is also really good, but it's also good to have Murf available. There are a couple of free ones. Murf for 10,000 characters, you can try it for free without paying, and then you can pay if you like it based on the different audio or voiceovers that you like. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back to the Murf API page, and from here we've got the dashboard and so on, and also the different write-ups if you want. If you want to get the code for yourself, you can either get it in Python, Carl, Node.js, PHP, Ruby, C, Go. So there's a ton of options here. But to generate your own API key, once you create an account, then all you need to do is just click on the dashboard. And once you click on the dashboard, you're going to land on the API dashboard. From here, you'll be able to see the keys you've created. For example, I have a key here, and then you can see your balance. You can also upgrade if you want to. If it's really working out well for you, then you can upgrade. But it's good that we have at least 10,000 characters to play around and see if it works out the way you want it to be. So I'll click on new, and then you'll see what happens. If you're on the free version, doesn't allow creating more than one API key at a time. Upgrade to unlock a higher limit. That's the only downgrade. So I'd like to let you know of one thing. When creating your API key, for example, like this one, make sure that you already know or save that API key, because they give you the option to copy and the option to download the API key as a text file. Let's see if I delete this. This API key will immediately be disabled. API request made in this queue will be rejected, which could cause any system still depending on it to break. Once deleted, you'll no longer be able to view or modify this API key. Let's delete it. And because they only allow us one key at a time, I'll just click on create API key and then just call it Subtitle Edit Beta, and then click on generate key. It's going to generate a key for me. I can just copy it, and of importance is just clicking on this download button, and it's going to download the API key so that I cannot lose it. So please save your API key somewhere safe and accessible. For security reason, this key cannot be retrieved or displayed again after you close this tab. I'll click on this and then click on close. Now, once we do that, you'll see your API key and the name. That's good. So we are ready with our API key from Murf to use it in Subtitle Edit. Now, I'll open up Subtitle Edit, and as I mentioned, this is a beta version, beta 171. Moving forward, you'll be able to use it. So I'll go ahead and just get a video. Let's say we get this particular video. Click on open. And then what I'll do is I'll use the audio to text feature in Subtitle Edit to convert this video or auto-generate subtitles. Just click on generate. A short video, and you have our subtitles right there. So before you use this, ensure that you make any changes that you want to make. For example, I know this word should be descript. Alex Hamosi. So you can make your changes the way you see fit. So that's one thing you need to always make sure when you want to use the text-to-speech feature like Murf, 11 Labs, and so on and so forth. Ensure that you make sure that everything is set as is. So I believe you're ready, and because we have our subtitles, now I'll go to video, text-to-speech, and add to video. I'll click on that, and from here we have a bunch of engines available: Piper, Alltalk, 11 Labs, Microsoft Azure, Murf. These are of importance to us, and I'll click on it. And from here, you'll see a bunch of voices. You can see the count here. If I click on this, you'll see a bunch of voices right here. Now, that's that. If I click on this drop down for the language, we've got a bunch of languages available here. So if I click on France, the language or the voice changes, and you can see there are about 16 of them. If I click on something like Italian, you see there are 8. So if you're working with translated subtitles, then you can convert the subtitles into speech using Murf for the available languages that are here. So Portuguese Brazil, you can see the different options. Let's go back to English US and Canada, and then we have a ton of voices. For example, here we have 84. Now let's add our API key, and I'm going to blur it out so that people don't misuse my API key, or maybe if I don't blur it out, I'll have deleted it by the time you're going to be watching this video. So I'll just paste it in, and once I do that, I can just click on generate speech from text. It's generating speech from text, 1 of 6. Let's give it some time. And also depending on how the servers are busy, and also how much subtitles you want to convert to text, then you can actually see the differences that we can actually have. So one thing I wish we had here is a speed and a pitch kinda controller here. So if I play this, you'll see that the speed is 151. So obviously, just listen.
In this video, I'll show you how to add less than BR/greater than captions to your social media videos, TikToks, Reels, super fast using Descript. Less than BR/greater than, we are going to be adding emojis. Capitalizing certain was less than BR/greater than that you'd like to capitalize. The Alex Hamosi style, and less than BR/greater than everything that you'd like to see. Stick around to the end. I'll show less than BR/greater than you how to make this super fast. Thanks for watching, and let's begin.
So if we can be able to actually change the speed, it would be really awesome. So for example, here the speed in the last line is 0. So it makes no sense to have the speed at 151 right here, because it means that we cannot use that to make it really sound the way we want. But let's just click on OK, and if you're satisfied, then you'll have your video here.
In this video, I'll show you how to add less than BR/greater than
with the different audios that you want. But simply put, that is how you can use Murf's text-to-speech API in Subtitle Edit to convert subtitles to speech. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe and never stop learning.